Okay, so I'm in my cost of living in Wichita, Kansas series. As I was doing this, I was pulling together receipts for the different grocery stores in town, so I thought it would be a good time to kind of talk about where you're going to be spending your money, and mostly that would be with grocery stores. So just to kind of let you know, I pulled up the various ones we've got, and of course, since we are an affordable town, we've got the Sam's and the Walmart. So let's start with that. Let me pull Walmart over here as well. So, yeah, as you can tell, Sam's Club, we've got a lot of them all scattered around the city. So, and you're looking over here, we got the west side, we got the east side, of course, a couple south, and up here. So, looks one, two, three, four. Well, anyways, as you can see, a bunch of the Sam's Clubs. So for the big um, groups, and then also, I wanted to mention Costco. We just got here a year ago. Sorry, I'm skipping around. And that was over, just here, we just got one. Over more of the southeast, a little bit, not quite east, I guess. Kind of middle over here to the east, definitely. So we got one Costco, so that's been great. Let's go back to Walmart now. Again, being an affordable town, we've got plenty of, and you got one up there, and is that Newton, I'm thinking? But this kind of shows you how many Walmarts there are here. So again, and then they brought out a bunch of neighborhood Walmarts. Those went crazy for a while. Several of them shut down, I know, but we have, as you can see, Walmart neighborhood. There are still several around. Well, they got the super center, super center, super center, super center, and then the neighborhood market. So that kind of shows you that. Costco, I just talked about. The one that I didn't bring up actually ahead of time, and I meant to get that, but is Target. So we got a bunch of Targets as well. One, two, three, four, five. Let's just scroll this over here. So all the reds can show you the different targets. So three targets. Again, we always refer to Wichita on the west side and the east side. Oh, of course, then you could say north and south. Let's go down a little bit, see if there's any more. Okay, so looks like the three, and these are pretty. Like the super center here is huge. You got the grocery store in it. This one's got somewhat of a grocery store. Sorry, the this one here, somewhat of a grocery store, but not compared to what this one has. And that this one over here is another huge one, as you can see. Now to the Kroger, the huge Kroger Dillon's is our main grocery center here. And during another video, I go over a lot of the groceries that I get, and it's typically at Dillon's. That's the main one. Again, it's a Kroger, so you can get the off brands and stuff like that. And I'll be speaking here shortly about the more expensive ones that are well known. So again, just shows you south with a bunch of the west side here, kind of getting closer to downtown. People complain that there's really no grocery centers downtown, which is right where my circle is, if you can see that. And then of course you've got over here on the east side. And there's a great Asian market down here. Kim Sum, I think I had to run down there for, gosh, what was it? Oh yeah, nori sheets. I wanted to see what they were here, even though I can get them on Amazon too. But wow, that was huge Asian market and amazing. So, okay, so now to talk about some of the whole food type places, the more expensive, the ones you hear all over TikTok and this, that, and the other, YouTube. Trader Joe's. We finally got a Trader Joe's. Like this was at one point, gosh, I cannot think of the name before, but I was working around this side of town, so I went there. But yeah, a little more expensive because you're in the Bradley Fair. Let me scroll so we can see that. We're in the Bradley Fair section here. And then, well, of course, you see Whole Foods Market here. I think I have that. I'm going to pop up into that in a second. But Trader Joe's in there is, I think they're still in natural groceries, and that's where I'm going to go to next. Let's check this one out. I know there's one over on the west side I was just passing by. So, okay, yeah, they have this one over here. Again, these are the more, a little bit higher end kind of Whole Foods, plant-based. I mean, I do a lot of plant-based eating, a lot of plant-based TikTok recipe viewing these days. So natural grocery. So there is still one on the east side. Okay. So again, that gets you those more organic type foods, fewer preservatives, definitely more expensive. And then speaking of that, Whole Foods. Whole Foods we have you over here on the east side of town. Actually, it's right across from our Berkshire Hathaway East office. And then we got Green Acres, which is basically like a Whole Foods over here on the other side. In fact, I was just there not that long ago. I was just doing some showings, and so I popped in there. So, and then I think I did show you Target. So, yeah, so that kind of gives you an idea of what. We'll go to a pretty view now. This is one of the homes over in Emerald Bay, but this gives you. Gotta love when you get cut off. Yeah, doing the technology and the speaking at the same time gets a little bit crazy at times. So yeah, so hopefully that gives you some good information. We've got, like I said, the main grocery store type places, as well as more even bulk items, but more grocery stuff is what I kind of wanted to target today. Whether it's the Sam's, the Walmart, the and Costco, kind of like the bulk items, the big family kind of stores, the lower dollar ones, and you got the favorite Target, Dillon's, the main grocery store because we got so many of them, Kroger here in town, and then you got the more upscale Trader Joe's, Natural Grocers, and Whole Foods. So hopefully that helps give you an idea. If you have any questions, give me a holler. Thanks for watching.